Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well. This week we're doing something a little bit different. I'm going to do a week-long reading vlog, just everything that I read this week. So it's going to be a super chilled video. I love watching this kind of video anyway, and they're just easy to make, easy to edit, easy to film. So that's what we're doing this week. So I'm currently reading A Heart So Fierce and Broken by Bridget Camera. Loving this. I'm hoping to finish it either today or tomorrow. I've got about 140 pages left, and then I wanted to read something really chilled alongside it. So I went into my bookshelf room, which is my dad's office, so I couldn't speak in there. But I have chosen to read You Should See Me in a Crown by Leah Johnson. This is in my 21 books in 2020 mission anyway, so it's good that I'm picking it up. But it's also super easy, super chill, YA, quite short, and I'm feeling like this is going to be a good one to read. I'm going to go on a walk soon with my mum, and then I'm going to spend the majority of my afternoon reading. And yeah, so I hope you enjoy this video. Just a little reading update. So I'm reading this, as you know, and I'm on page 337, and I'm loving it so much. I love that this is told from the secondary characters' perspectives. Loving that. I love Taicho, he is so precious, and I love Gray and Liamara, and I'm excited to finish it. I'm determined to finish it today because I just need to know what's going to happen. And that is my very chilled, tassely reading update. I have just finished this book. I am so shook. Pick my jaw up off the floor. Oh my god. Oh my god. It was better than the first one. Loved it. Loved it so much. Wow. It was so good. Happy Tuesday. So, I won a giveaway on Instagram a couple of days ago, and my prize just arrived, and I thought I would show you what I got. I should probably say actually it was Chloe J Reads on Instagram, and you should all go follow her. And the first one she sent me is The Crossover by Kwame Alexander. This is a book in verse about twins who play basketball. That's basically the premise, and that's all I know about it, but I'm super excited for this. It's been on my list for so long, and I'm always looking for new books in verse to read, and it's only 240 pages, and because it's in verse as well, this will literally take a couple of hours to read. So super excited for this, and I'll probably read this actually for Black History Month in February. And then she also sent me Love Frankie by Jacqueline Wilson. Just look at this. It's so pretty. So this is Jacqueline Wilson's latest novel. I grew up loving Jacqueline Wilson, and I would love to reread all of her books at some point. I've got them all somewhere, but I am really interested to read this because it is her first sapphic romance that she has written, and I think it is so awesome that Jacqueline Wilson has done that. I think it's super important. I actually bought this for my cousin in December because she turned 11, and I thought it was the perfect book for an 11-year-old girl. But I was so jealous. I was like, why didn't I get myself a copy? So I'm so excited for this. morning. It's Wednesday. It is a miserable day. I started reading yesterday Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. Now this is on my 21 reads to get to in 2021 as well. It's been on my TBR for so long. I'm only on about page 80 at the moment, but oh my god, I'm obsessed with this. It is so good. So good. The premise is awesome. It's set in Prague. It's so cool. I love Laini Taylor's writing style instantly. I just love how poetic and beautiful it is, but without being too flowery. I just love it. The premise is so cool. If you don't know, I'll insert like a video of the blurb in a sec, but loving it. So I'm hoping to get another chunk of this read today. It is Thursday today and I've put some makeup on to try and make myself feel a little bit better. It's one of those days, I'm going to be really real with you. It's one of those days where everything I do, like nothing's good enough. So I think I'm going to take a break from Bookstagram and posting on there just because it's causing me so much unnecessary stress. It's ridiculous. But that is the pandemic we are in, and it is totally okay to have low days. It is more than okay to feel like you're not okay. Yeah, it really is just one of those days. So I'm going to pop to the post office now and go on a little walk. Please forgive me, I'm literally an emotional wreck today. Yeah, so I'm going to go on a walk now and hopefully I'll feel a little bit better when I get back. So I've just been sat journaling and watching Drag Race, and it was just what I needed today. And I just thought I'd do a little flip through of my bullet journal because that's something I can show you on the vlog. I haven't read anything today. I'm planning on reading a big chunk of Daughter of Smoke and Bone tonight. I'm very excited to get back into that. It's honestly incredible. While we're here, I'll show you. So I got some book mail today from Jack and he bought me Days of Blood and Starlight by Laini Taylor, which is book 2 in the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy. So this has immediately got a place on my February TBR. I am so excited, and the new covers are honestly sensational. Just look how incredible that is. So I'm so excited and I just wanted to show you that. So when I journal, we make a mess. So I'm just gonna flick through it. If you've been on my Instagram, you'll know I flicked through this before anyway. So this is gonna be my best books of the month spread. This is my Goodreads challenge. The goal is 50 books, but there's room for more if I do read more, and if not, I can do some like quotes or something here. Books read. So I've got the book, the date read, and rating. This is the Bookstagram Globe challenge. If you don't know anything about this, then Books with Han on Instagram has set up a challenge where loads of Bookstagrammers have come up with prompts based on where they live and their favourite places in the world. So there's just loads of pages of this. There's 44 prompts in total. It's a year-long reading challenge. Then just got this lovely quote from Cemetery Boys because I love it. And I've got series trackers, lots of series trackers because I'm a series whore. Then this is my Project 10 Books challenge. Jodie's Bookshelf on Instagram has done a challenge where you pick 10 books you want to read and you can't buy a new one until you've read all 10. So we're doing well. 1 down, 9 to go. Then this is my January spread. This is a quote from the start of A Heart So Fierce and Broken. I love it so much. Then we've got all the new releases that I'm interested in that came out in January. Then this is my little reading tracker and a key for that. I think that's really cute. 21 books in 2021. Obviously, you might have seen the video that I made. Then this is my buddy reads tracker. So I've done a couple of buddy reads this month, and I just like to make sure that I know what pages I'm reading when, basically. Then this will be my January stats, just to keep track. And then I've decided to do some reviews for like anticipated books or my favourite books. So this is going to be A Heart So Fierce and Broken, obviously. And I've got Daughter of Smoke and Bone and From Blood and Ash so far. Then move on to February. So it's basically the same, but then I've got my TBR tracker here. Should have done this before, but
I didn't. So I want to get this number down to 50 by the end of the year, but we shall see. Then I'll track my new books here. Then again, new releases in Feb and a reading tracker again. And then I'm just about to do my fantasy February page. So here's some sneak peeks as to what I will be reading in February.
It's currently Saturday. Last night I finished Daughter of Smoke and Bone, and when I tell you, wow, like, I feel like it might be like a new fave. I'm not even joking, it was so sensational. I just can't even describe how much I loved it. I've rated it 5 stars, and I'm reading the second book in February, and I'm very, very excited. I'm really happy with the way it ended, but I was so invested in the characters and the plot and the world and just everything that I just need to read the second book ASAP. That's how good it was. But it wasn't like a massive cliffhanger where you need to read the next book. I'm not reading the next book because I feel like I need to. I'm reading it because I genuinely want to so much. Like, I need to know what happens to these characters because I love them so much. I kind of want to compare the writing style to Caraval in the way that, like, Laini Taylor doesn't just say something's blue, you know? Like, there's always a simile, there's always a metaphor, but it's just so beautiful, but it's not over the top. I love it. I will do a little update about You Should See Me in a Crown. So I started this on Monday and it did get abandoned for Daughter of Smoke and Bone. I'm 100 pages in and I'm going to be honest, I'm really not enjoying it that much. I don't know, it just feels really predictable. I don't know, I'm normally a sucker for YA. I don't know, I'm just really, it's a bit average to me at the moment, but I could change my mind. So I want to read this afternoon. And then I've just this minute finished reading Grown. I was reading this as an audiobook. It's taken me a couple of weeks to read it, even though it's quite a short audiobook, because it has got some really heavy content. And it was an incredible book, but please check the trigger warnings before you read it. Super important. The narrator of the audiobook was incredible. Like, the audiobook was so good. I've given it 4 stars. I really did love it. It was so good. And even though it was so heavy, it was so important. I really would recommend it. It was just incredible. I think I'll be thinking on that for like a while. So yeah, just thought I'd update you with that because that's what I've been listening to this week. And yeah, that's everything. So basically I'm going to try and finish this before the end of the weekend. So then I've got a couple of new books lined up to start on Monday, which I'm very, very excited about. Hello, I've been having a very cozy Sunday. We went on a lovely walk in the snow earlier. There's something just so magical and peaceful about snow, especially like on a Sunday where like there's nowhere we really need to be, so it was really nice. I finished You Should See Me in a Crown this morning. It was better than I thought it was going to be in the end. I've rated it 3 stars overall. It was good, it was enjoyable, but it was very, very predictable. It was lovely, but very predictable. So that's why I gave it 3 stars. And today I've been reading Inside Out and Back Again. This is a book in verse, which follows Ha, the main character, and it is centred around the Vietnam War. It's so interesting. I've never actually read a book about the Vietnam War, and it's really eye-opening, really educational. This is a middle grade, and it's phenomenal. It's written so beautifully. I'd recommend this to anyone. I'm on page nearly 200 out of 250. I'll definitely finish it today. It's just amazing. And yeah, I'm so glad that I picked this up. It's been on my shelf for a while, so I'm super glad that I picked this one up. Yes, I would highly recommend. I do love a book in verse, if you didn't know that already. That's just my little Sunday update, and we're gonna read now for a little bit. I just realised I never finished this vlog properly, but thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!